And we back. Now, as you can see, hoodie mode is activated. Because for every question I get wrong in today's quiz, I'm giving away 2K. 2K20. 2K20. I don't want people to think I'm giving away 2K19 and 2K18. 2K20. Now, it's kind of weird because, of course, I want to give back to my magnificent subscribers, but I also want to show y'all I still got this quiz thing on lock. So do I throw it and get something wrong on purpose? Or try to get a perfect score? Now, I tweeted out something earlier that is completely irrelevant to this, but 2K Suggester sent me a quiz. KOT4Q. You won't pass this quiz. And it got co-signed by A9, who said he only got a 50%. Kenny will probably be able to pass. Now, I want to do more than just pass. I want to do great. So apparently the quiz has 20 questions, which means that if I was A9's position, I would have to give up 10 copies of 2K20. I'm not trying to do that, so we gotta buckle up and try to do our best. Let's see. First question. Hello? First question. What was Phil Jackson's first move as executive of the New York Knicks? If this is the type of things you pitching at me, I'm about to go 20 for 20. He signed Lamar Odom, who was on crack. Question number 2. Which coach was fined for saying there shouldn't be games on Christmas Day? That was Stan Van Gundy. And personally, I kind of agree with him because, you know, the players, they got families too. But then what would I do on Christmas if I ain't got a full slate of NBA? I don't know. That's Stan Van though. Next one. Will Chamberlain has scored 60 plus points in the game 32 times in his career, who is tied with Michael Jordan for the second most in that stat. That is, of course, Kobe Bean Bryant. Y'all know one thing Kobe did efficiently, or maybe not efficiently, effectively, was score the ball in bunches. I mean, we saw the last game of his career, right? Man went out guns blazing, the best I've ever seen do it. How many white guys have won MVP over the last 40 years? Now, I'm going to assume white guys means American white guys. You know what I'm saying? I know European players, but now that I think about it, no European player has won MVP except for Giannis off the top of my head, and he's not, like, white. So, Steve Nash, Larry Bird, and 40 years ago, what year does that put us in? The 70s? If it puts us in the 70s, Bill Russell. Oh, no, Bill Walton. Bill Russell is the furthest thing from a white guy to win MVP. But that puts me at 3, and I'm trying to think back to it. In the last 40 years, those are the only 3 I can think of. So there it is. What date did Kevin Durant sign with the Warriors? That was July 4th. Because I remember getting ready to go to the cookout, celebrating the Independence Day of the country I live in, and it was all ruined. About one Players Tribune article. JK, I'm okay with what Kevin Durant did because it's over now. How many shots did Russell Westbrook take in Game 5 of 2017? Okay, that's it. The perfect streak is ended because how would I know the amount of shots Russell Westbrook has taken? Now, these are a lot of things up there. I don't think it's going to be 42, but I also don't think it's going to be 25 because, as we all know, Russell Westbrook likes to get his shots up. 38. And just like that, at least one copy of 2K20 will be given away to one of you lucky people. Stick around to the end of the video to figure out how you can potentially be that guy. Next question. Who was the Rockets' interim coach in 2015-2016 after Kevin McHale got fired? That was JB Bickerstaff. It was his first official job as a head coach, and obviously he got other coaching jobs out of there after that. There it is. Shout out to Chicago Sky, by the way. This advertisement, they must have saw me looking into the tickets because, well, I was looking into the tickets. I need basketball. The Chicago Sky may be it. Maybe. Who has the most 35 8-8 games in playoff history? That is the easiest question you could ask me. That was, of course, LeBron James. LeBron James can drop 35 8-8 like any night he wants to. Speaking of LeBron James, what was his Game 7 stat line in 2013? Points, rebounds, assists. 2013, Game 7. I have no idea. Is this something I should know, or is this just one of those hard questions? I'm not completely sure. I'm going to go with the 35. No, we're going to go 33 8-8. And it was 37 4 12. So that means 2. things the NBA 2K20 is giving out to the public. In 2015 NBA playoffs, the Toronto Raptors and the Washington Wizards faced off in the first round in a 4-5 matchup. What was the result? The Wizards swept the Toronto Raptors. I remember that very vividly because the Toronto Raptors were like one of the laughing stocks of the league after that. Yes, so we're halfway through this quiz. How many players have worn the number 69? That is 0. And I learned that I did a quiz wheel of jersey numbers, and it was a big old 0 for 69. Everybody's too mature to wear the number 69, apparently. What a shame. How many points did Steph Curry drop in Game 7 of 2016 Western Conference Finals? So this is the series against Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, where the OKC Thunder blew a 3-1 lead to the Warriors and everything. This is Game 7, and this is a monumental game of Steph Curry's career. It was between 36 and 37. I vividly remember one play where Kevin Durant is guarding Stephen Curry. He goes behind the back to get to the paint, and it floated it way up above Russell Westbrook, and then went in. So it's between 36 and 37. Let's go to the smaller number, 36. Perfect. Who averaged 12.7 points per game for the Bulls in 2009? Don't give me Bulls questions because you know I'm going to guess it right. Now, I don't know for sure who it is. It's not Kirkel Heinrich. Joe Kim in 2009 was definitely not putting up that because Joe Kim career high average is 12.6. Kenny, how do you know that off the top of your head? I just do. That was a year where he was voted, you know, potentially an MVP. He was an MVP candidate. All right. This is John Salmons. Do not forget about that name. Who won the 2003 Finals MVP? 2003 was a Spurs year, so the only Spurs player. Which is the last team Latrell Sprewell played for? Latrell Sprewell retired after the 2005 season. No, he didn't. Did he retire after that? No, because we played this game. In this game, and Latrell Sprewell was in the game, but he was always in free agency. The last memory I have of Latrell Sprewell was with the Timberwolves, but that doesn't mean that was. I'm gonna go Timberwolves because that's when I remember him last. Beautiful. Which one of these players was in the DeMarcus Cousins trade? So we're talking about when he was traded from the Kings to the Pels. Omer Asik was not in that deal. Solomon Hill was not in that deal. They signed Solomon Hill in New Orleans. They didn't trade for him. Garrett Temple definitely wasn't in that deal. Langston Galloway, was he a part of the Pelicans and I just don't remember? He's the only guy that makes sense here. Langston Galloway. Perfect. 4 questions left. What was the 2-7 matchup in the 2015 NBA playoffs in the West? Okay, so 2015 is a year LeBron led his team to the finals, but it was no Kevin Love and no Kyrie Irving. That does not help me. I just know that was the year. I don't know what the matchup was. The 2-7 matchup. The 2-7 matchup. 2015. Were the Clippers ever the 2 seed? I feel like they were always like the 3, 4, 5 seeds because they dealt with injuries in the regular season. The Warriors definitely weren't the 2 seed because they were the 1 seed and they went on to win a championship. So who did they match up against in the Western Conference Finals? That was a Rockets year, wasn't it? 2015 was a Rockets year. Which means that the Rockets were the 2 seed. They got to the conference finals and lost in 5. But were the Mavericks in the playoffs then? Is that the last year of Monte Ellis? Let's go Rockets. Simple. I mean, it wasn't really simple, but I got it right. Who is the second in most missed shots in NBA history? Now, that is a question I honestly don't know. I know Kobe is number 1, but who did Kobe beat? It's not Allen Iverson. I feel like it's one of these old players that I didn't get to see play. So which one of these old players do I feel like was just chucking up shots? All of them, all 4 of these players right here are great players. Which one do I feel like missed the most, though? John Havlicek played for like 16 seasons. I don't remember how long Elgin Baylor played. I don't remember how long Walt Frazier played. But I know for sure John Havlicek played like 15 to 16 seasons. That's a lot of missed shots in there. And I don't even think he suffered like a big injury. This means that he's playing like the maximum amount of games every season. John Havlicek. 2 questions left. Who was the most improved player in 2007? It's between Monte and Hedo. One of them won in 2007 and one of them won in 2008. I just always, and I mean always, get it flipped. I'm gonna go Hedo. And it was Mate. Oh, again, I always get it flipped. And last question. What was Cal Corver traded for back in 2003? That was for, of course, a copy machine. I got 3 questions wrong. I'm going to look back on this when I'm editing this video and be super mad at myself for getting this one wrong again. That's not the first time I've been asked that question. This LeBron stat line question, if y'all got that right, you really tripping, or you're a super LeBron stan, or you guessed and got it right. And then how many shots did Russell Westbrook take in Game 5 of 2007? How am I supposed to know that stat? Anyway, I got 3 wrong, which means that 3 copies of NBA 2K20 will be given out to 3 people watching this video. So I'm going to do this as I'm going to put a link in the description to this tweet right here. Or right here, wherever this tweet is going to be. You have to go into Twitter. You have to retweet that tweet to be entered. And I'm going to be giving away a copy, 3 copies to 3 people that retweeted. Standard edition, but you get what I'm saying, okay? Hopefully you win. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like. I heard that leaving a like increases your odds of being picked. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or false. Thank y'all so much. This has been Kenny. Peace.